was first that it was said in there that I had a club. That allegation was never made in front of me that day. If it had been, I would not have left there until that was cleared up.
Right. There again, that was the officer simply documenting, what Alyson had said.
Why didn't he document then that she said that she had a club?
Pardon me?
Why didn't he document then that she said she had a club? Because she did say that in front of all 4 officers and myself.
Okay.
And in front of Beth, who gets left out of this whole thing, and who was swinging the club at me. Now, granted, at that time, I didn't share all that information. We have...
that was one of the questions I had, too, is that probably would have been the best time to share that with the officers. But.
And I explained, and I think Tayo understood at this point, at least that was the impression I got. I explained to him that there are tremendous problems in our family. And pressing charges against Kay when she made that threatening call to me would have only made the situation worse. Just as when it was clear to me that all the officers knew that Kay had admitted having the club, and it was very clear that everybody was on board with that. I saw the look that Tayo gave me. There was clearly nonverbals that he saw that. That's when he asked them to step away. And considering all of that, I didn't see, my objective was to try to bring my family back together, and that meant I had to do a lot of damage control over what my sisters have done. And
Can I clarify this? Okay. Says Alyson stated that Kim had a club with her and was waving it around at them.
I think that must have been a mix-up in names, and because it would make sense if it said Kim claimed that Beth had a club and was waving it around
right. So maybe, I guess, and we're assuming here, but it would be your guess that maybe the name, when she said, I asked, or when she says, I'm sorry, in the report, that Alyson stated that Kim had a club with her and was waving it around at them. Well, you never had the club waving it around.
No, I wasn't waving it around, but a lot of things that were said
right.
never happened. So
okay.
Yeah.
So it's possible, I suppose, until I talk to Beth, I won't know this, but it's possible that maybe the officers relating to Beth making this statement versus.
Well, I don't think the officers talked to Beth.
They didn't.
No,
okay.
Not that I know of, but what I would think that statement would be true if you just rearranged Alyson and Kay.
Okay. So, in other words, if this would read Kim stated that
Alyson.
Kay or Alyson had a club with her and a wave around,
Mm-hmm.
that would probably...
That would be,
okay.
right. So I